Hello there, you guys. I am back. Yeah, I've chilled out all day today. I got up and cleaned up, laid back down, and rested. And now I'm back for about an hour and a half. How about that? Child, I got my. Hey, my Black Barbie. Hey, CK. We're going to wait for some. Who else is in here? We're going to wait for more. Hey, Diane. Gerald. How are you doing, Gerald? Waiting for more people to come in. Miss Nellie. I am having a really good weekend. I have rested today. It feels so good to rest. Cleaned up and lit my candles. I ordered some candles from Goose Creek, and I got the sugar cookie, and it smells so good. The house smells so sweet. Waiting for more people to come in. Hey, Holiday Tracks. Yes, it is. Yeah, I got to do something about my head though, because I took taking the braids out like around the edges, and I want to wait because until I was like I was gonna go to the braid shop again, and then I thought about I'm getting ready to go out of town again in a couple weeks actually, and I was like I'll wait until it's close time for me to go out of town, but I've already taken out around the edges in the back, in the middle, some in the middle, and already it's looking like Aquanisha. But I'm able to lay the edges down with some good edge control. Leave braids down in the back to cover up the braids that I've taken out in the back. Put a ball in the middle, child. You know I look a hot mess. Um, Waiting for more people to come in. That's what I was thinking about, y'all. I'm gonna have to put on a wig. I was thinking about that. I was like, I just really need to just take them down and wear a wig, child. Oh, I have never really worn wigs. I don't know how to wear them, child. The last time I had on a wig, that thing was twisted. It was twisted. It went on right. And I don't be thinking about they be hot and it's so hot outside. Maybe I should go get me a wig. Maybe tomorrow I'll go get me a wig that's like a ponytail with some bangs on it or something. I don't know. I'm scared that it'll come off like Sarah Jake's wig did. Because it's so hot outside. I know that they say once you start wearing those wigs, you really get addicted. You got to make sure they're not too big. Hey, Magnard. How is everybody doing? Okay. I want to clarify something before I get into my topic. Like earlier today when I came on, so I'm not going to stay on longer. I just want to get back on and chill with y'all because I saw this situation and I saw a rapper had just gotten killed in his home. I forgot to put his name up there. I think it was a rapper in Atlanta. Holiday Tracks. What's that rapper's name that just got killed in his home in Atlanta a few hours ago? But I wanted to clarify this. I know I was talking about some stuff today, right? And y'all know I don't really I don't really like people pry into your business, but I don't really, like get into telling my personal business, right? But especially like I'll talk about like if I'm dating somebody, but I don't ever really tell who it is because that's just something that I've always done. And so, um, anyways, just like I was talking about a situation earlier, I'm talking about it because I want to clarify, and I'm still not going to say who the person is. The person has done a good job, probably, of doing that. Okay. Um, but when I was like, a person be sitting up talking about, I'm gonna air you out. Let me just make this clear: it ain't a damn thing for them to air out, other than we talked. That's what I meant. Cause I know a lot of these bitches get on here and get to stop at, ooh, what he got to say, not a motherfucking thing. But I got everything to air him out on because I put that white woman audio up here and I ain't got to put his business out. I'm gonna let the great white hope put it out. Okay. I got it on audio. So he can't do it like me. And even still, um, I still just been going on with my life. Motherfuckers been lying on me like I called everybody in their phone. The great white hope told him that he don't want to. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's got to be her because he think that he's garbage. Okay, because the great white hope has made him believe that. I mean, that's what she thinks, and his children are garbage to her. Okay, so the great white hope told he'd rather believe that the great white hope who was paying his motherfucking phone bill had his call logs and could see who he was texting on his damn iPad that she say she was paying for. Said she called a girl in Dallas and somewhere else. But that bitch gonna call everybody and say that I was calling folks on his phone. He got me fucked up. I wasn't studying his phone or him. Okay. See, it makes me mad when people try to when I don't listen. First of all, nothing should have ever been said. That's number one. Because number one, ain't nobody on YouTube got no business knowing anything about nothing as it relates to my personal life. So why a ninja would come on here and do that other than see master, I did it. I embarrassed her for you. Now will you let me screw you in the booty again? And will you take care of me again? I destroy her for you, master. Motherfucker, don't get me started talking about you again. Because every time I think about, see, that's why I've told people don't tell me nothing else. Because for a long time, I dared not even deal with that. Okay? I dared not deal with it. Okay? I didn't say nothing about you, bitch ass nigga. Okay? But when these motherfuckers are on here talking about what you know about it, not a motherfucking thing. Okay? Nothing bad. Now, one time that I scandalized his name, I done had that audio. Thank you, Duke Farrow. I done had that audio all that time when that motherfucker was calling me every other day in them text messages. So I ain't got to talk about you, nigga. I thought I was good to you, bitch. I helped you out. I helped you get back to your slave master. Anybody else would have did you dirty, but I helped you. Okay? But for the record, that bitch can't put out nothing bad on me because he don't know nothing bad on me. Not unless gonna make up something. But I got a lot of shit that motherfucker said that she never should have told me on audio about him. Okay. Okay. Anyways, I just wanted to say that. Okay. So when these bitches get around here talking about what can he, what can he say? Nothing. My coochie tastes good. That's all. Okay. And that ain't nobody's motherfucking business. Ain't no old ass nigga got no business coming to the internet even talking about that. Now, I'm gonna move on. I want to talk about Finesse 2 Times mother, okay? I want to talk about Finesse 2 Times mom. Finesse 2 Times mother has he said a rapper in Atlanta was up and coming. His name was T Hood. Okay. Um Anyways, you guys, Finesse 2 Times mother has did a video, and she's kind of giving the rundown of she's kind of giving the rundown of I have Instagram. It's Real Talk Wit, WIT Tamara, okay? And so she was giving a rundown, and Finesse 2 Times kind of answered, but he got all emotional and all of that, okay? Um let's go there, child. Let's go there. And I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about this situation, okay?
But I respectfully walk off. I come from the slums of it, y'all. All this fancy shit without some type of motive behind it.
Thank you, darling.
I ain't got nothing, no, and can't invest in nothing. A motherfucker ain't gave me enough money to invest. Why y'all keep talking about invest? Why you didn't take the money he gave you? The man ain't never gave me no more than $2,500 for myself in my hands since he touched down off the jets. I ain't never got no 10, 20, 30,000. I don't know what that look like. I don't know what they look like. Now that I have a felony, ain't nobody trying to hire me. I cried to this lady and told her, please give me a job. I was scammed. And she felt it in her heart to hire me. I got a job this week, just passed. But I can't even get to it. Because I don't have a car. Where I live at, buses don't run. Trains don't run out here. And let me tell y'all this, and if everybody in this live know me from back in the day, please put in the comments whether I took care of my motherfucking children or not. I'm one motherfucker that was in the projects that took care of mine. I took extra care of mine. Extra care. My kids didn't want for nothing. My kids ain't want for nothing. Hear me, y'all. My kids ain't want for nothing, especially Ricky. He got more than everybody. He got more than everybody. But it's so much stuff that Ricky has done to me that I've been holding on to for years. And I still forgive him for that. I still forgive him for that. I'm just disappointed in him. I'm disappointed in him. Then she'll get on this internet and she try to talk. Please. And I'm not fond of telling nobody her business. You hear me? But she want to get on here and act. I mean, she actually want to make it seem like Ricky done something for me. Tell him to come to the motherfucking live. Tell Ricky to come to the live. Suge is one of Ricky's biggest downfall. Because ain't no way I'm going to sit up and let my nigga do stupid ass shit and don't say nothing. Ain't no way I'll let no nigga talk to my mama sideways. Because I'm going to punch one of you hoes. And that's just simple as that. Don't get on here talking about nothing. What she posted, I'm going to address it right now. She said, don't act like she ain't never did nothing for me. I'm giving her that. She'll fuck with me the long way. Because why? He won't do it. So she'll give me her money. She'll give me the money to pay the bills with. Either that or she'll steal it from him. And it's sad when your mother got to steal the money to pay your mama bills. Wait till you go in the bathroom. He going to get in the bathtub, and I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna send him to get it for you. Yeah, she have to steal the money from him. Y'all want to send some? Send it to $ F&G kosher. I'll get it. Give me nothing. I barely ask for any motherfucker.
Now let me say this. I don't agree with Suge getting on there talking to but I'm sure Finesse 2 Times told her to get on there. Finesse had her to do the response. They know that Sugar only got on there because Finesse 2 Times said that, but now Finesse 2 Times mama, I think she was just wrong. Okay. Now if Sugar was stealing, she knows that Finesse is already abusive to Sugar. What if Sugar was stealing money from Finesse? To my wait till you go in the bathroom to give to her to help her. Why on earth would she ever say that? Simply because she want Finesse to be low down to Sugar. Okay, I think Sugar is a damn fool. Don't get me wrong, but if this girl was stealing the money, why would you ever expose? I don't think that was right. She already knows Sugar weak minded. Okay. She already know that Sugar is weak minded. Okay. She knows this. So it's never about my mother and father. I hate what he's doing to his mom though. But I'm sure she packed up and left because she probably was struggling. And parents want to believe that their kids, especially if they say that they're gonna take care of them, you move your mama out there not to be, I guess not, I would think as a parent, if my child told me pack up and move with me, and they had came into a whole lot of money, like Finesse say he was a millionaire, she pack up and move out there, I would think that he would take care of his mama. Sugar should not have had to have been stealing from Finesse. Now what's getting ready to happen is Finesse 2 Times is getting ready to double down on Suge, okay? Like he had Suge to. Only reason why Sugar spoke out is because Finesse 2 Times had her to get in front of that camera. You could tell she was nervous and everything else. Okay. So now she's trying to fix it where Finesse does not trust Suge. Now, here's the thing. Suge is a damn fool. But she says Sugar is his biggest downfall because, why don't she say something to him? She already knows Sugar has a weak mind. She says they was banking on 500, ma'am. What you talk about? They was banking on 500. So I don't agree with that. But I also, as a whole, I don't agree with what Finesse is doing to his mother. Now, I've been told y'all Finesse 2 Times was institutionalized. Okay. And he does not, I've said a long time ago, he ain't really got no connection to nobody but some children. I think he liked kids, newborn babies. Okay. Because I don't think a person could just, a person with feelings could not just do their mother like that. Now, if the man came to read his mama out, that means the rent is behind 2 months. He don't plan on paying it, but like I said last night, he probably ain't got it. Okay, that's true, Rose. He does not respect women, and so I guess the same thing goes for his own mama. No respect for women, and he looks at his mother as being just another woman. Okay. I think it's a, hold on for a second. It's a longer version. She done had to get on here and tell it. Like, but I ain't heard no love say nothing. Hold on, you all. Hold on, I hope this is the order.
I barely ask for any motherfucking thing because I know he don't like me. I know he don't love me. Ain't no way he can. But I respectfully walk off. I come from the slums of it, y'all. All this fancy shit without some type of motive behind it. I ain't got nothing, no, and can't invest in nothing. A motherfucker ain't gave me enough money to invest. Why y'all keep talking about invest? Why you didn't take the money he gave you? The man ain't never gave me no more than $2,500 for myself in my hand since he touched down off the jets. I ain't never got no 10, 20, 30,000. I don't know what that look like. I don't know what that look like.
Have a good night, Gerald.
Now that I have a felony, ain't nobody trying to hire me. I cried to this lady and told her, please give me a job. I was scammed. And she felt it in her heart to hire me. I got a job this week, just passed. But I can't even get to it. Because I don't have a car. Where I live at, buses don't run. Trains don't run out here. And let me tell y'all this. And if everybody in this live know me from back in the day, please put in the comments whether I took care of my motherfucking children or not. I'm one motherfucker that was in the projects that took care of mine. I took extra care of mine. Extra care. My kids didn't want for nothing. My kids ain't want for nothing. Hear me, y'all. My kids ain't want for nothing, especially Ricky. He got more than everybody. He got more than everybody. But it's so much stuff that Ricky has done to me that I've been holding on to for years. And I still forgive him for that. I still forgive him for that. I'm just disappointed in him. I'm disappointed in him. Then she'll get on this internet and she try to talk. Please. And I'm not fond of telling nobody her business. You hear me? But she want to get on here and act. I mean, she actually want to make it seem like Ricky done something for me. Tell him to come to the motherfucking live. Tell Ricky to come to the live. Suge is one of Ricky's biggest downfall. Because ain't no way I'm going to sit up and let my nigga do stupid ass shit and don't say nothing. Ain't no way I'll let no nigga talk to my mama sideways. Because I'm going to punch one of you hoes. And that's just simple as that. Don't get on here talking about nothing. What she posted, I'm going to address it right now. She said, don't act like she ain't never did nothing for me. I'm giving her that. She'll fuck with me the long way. Because why? He won't do it. So she'll give me her money. She'll give me the money to pay the bills with. Either that or she'll steal it from him. And it's sad when a motherfucker gotta steal the money to pay your mama bills. Wait till he go in the bathroom. He going to get in the bathtub, and I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna send them to get it for you. Yeah.
I don't like what Miss what Miss Two Times just did with that. That was cold blooded. Because if Sugar was looking out for her because her son was too trifling, and she already know how bad he dogged Suge out. If Suge was looking out for her and stealing the money to pay her bills from him, or messing with her own money, when Finesse didn't take it, why was she did that? She did that to be low down. So what's getting ready to happen now? I hope he helps his mama. He needs to send his mama back to Memphis because it's cheaper to live in Memphis than in Houston, I reckon. Okay. He needs to send his mama on back home where she has familiar surroundings. If he could, if he got it. Because I don't see nobody booking Finesse 2 times. If he could find it in his heart, buy her a car. Okay. I'm gonna tell you something. These cars off of the yards of these old white people, he can get her a Cutlass. I bet you it ain't got 50,000 miles on it. They done had it serviced. Okay. Those be the best cars. It'll last 50 more years. Okay. All she need is something to get to and fro. Buy her a house. Go on the land bank. Buy his mama a house if he got it. Okay. Fix it up. Let his mama. She like living in North Memphis. Let her live over there. Get her a house and fix it up over there. Okay. And or in Fraser. That's a little area a little better. Buy a little house in Fraser and fix it up. That's if he got it. Ain't nobody booking Finesse. He done shot himself in the damn foot. Nobody is checking for him. But if he can find it in his heart, because ain't no need in being mad at Sugar. They already know he put a battery in her back. She do what he say do, and that's it, and that's all. But she done fixed it where Finesse. They already said he putting his hands on her. Okay, so now she done let it out the bag, even though, see, this is what happens when you look out for folks. This girl is in an abusive relationship with her son. She looking out for this woman, and I saw her eye when she turned her head to the side. In her mind, she was saying, yeah, bitch, I'm getting ready to put it out there. You thought Sugar was solid, but she ain't. She was helping me. How could she? Now what's going to happen is Sugar ain't going to never give her another dime, I reckon. Okay? Finesse 2 times get ready to put that in check. He probably going to put his hands on her. I hope he don't. But she set that in motion. The anger needs to be at her son because she already know her son put Sugar up to do it, to say something. But Sugar was the one that was looking out for her. That's a shame before God, I'm telling you. Hey, Nikki, baby. Yeah, Suge got kids. Suge mind is so weak. Her other 3-4 kids, her mother is raising. Okay, so I mean, Diane says she wear a wig every day. So, it's something ain't right there, y'all. It's something ain't right with that mind. Who gives their kids up and have her mama raise them, and then be all on pictures and stuff with the baby she got with Finesse, and they dressed all alike and stuff, and leaving her other kids out? She ain't mentally stable. You heard her say, did I play the part where she said she aired Sugar out about what she leaving the baby in the middle of the street? See, that's just parts of the video. Let me see. I wish I could find the whole video. Where she says that Sugar left the baby in the car seat in the middle of the street, trying to chase Finesse down. Okay, so Finesse 2 times he answered his mother. Hold on, it was a rhyme. Okay, wait a minute. Just give me 1 minute. Child, this stuff, I tell you. Hold on, y'all. As a matter of fact, let me go here. Here it is right here, y'all. Wait a minute. Finesse probably need to go on and get him some help. He called himself answer his mama. Okay. I tell you, Lord have mercy. Shout out to Trap Tunes. Here it is, y'all. This is how he answered his mama.
Your way, but it ain't enough, baby. It's gonna take you on me. It's gonna take you on me. It's gonna take you on me. Say if you fall, went to jail, came home, went to jail again, came back again, went straight in, caught the beans, went fed. Then I lost a lot of friends, 5 years, relatives, family problem. Now I feel like Eminem. This song's bitch gone, mental problem. Now I'm popping syrup wheel, bipolar, schizophrenic, paranoid, kicking in, trust issues, finesse gang, Aryan Nation, KKK. What that mean? Fuck niggas from juvenile to the county to the pen, all the way to Mason. PSI, ain't rat, check the paper, no cooperation. United States versus Ricky Hampton. No, I ain't penny. In Little Rock, I shoot the spot. The U.S. Marshals caught me with the cannon. But I'm back though, relaxed though, the Prince of Memphis. I'm just being cocky. Cause I live what they rap about. I really got the wounds on my body. Stand down, you get up, baby. They tried to lock me away, but it ain't enough, baby. It's gonna take you on me. It's gonna take you on me. It's gonna take you on me. Say if you fall, what were you on visitation day? I was shedding tears. Where were you when the Fed lawyer told me I was facing 10 years, huh? Machiavelli prosecutor shined on me, labeled me an outlaw. Now I fuck a bitch and play the bitch and kick her out like she was on an alcohol. Protection, they the real estate, manipulate but never told lies. Would demonstrate on any day, get in my way, I put that on the fire. Hey, the same way you fall down is the same way you rise. Look, he faking here, bitch, so it's like the blind leading the blind. Fuck the DA, United States, the prosecutor, lawyer, and the judge. Because they don't respect them from the judge. Ran up and checked and got it out the mud.
I don't want all these hoes in my house. That's the whole purpose of you giving me the house, for me to have my peace.
I fuck a bitch and play the bitch and kick her out like she was.
Okay. Okay, Finesse2Tymes says, I learned how to turn pain into profit. P.S. I wasn't finished. I just couldn't control my emotions at the end. So that is how they're saying that he answered his mother. Okay. Now, I ain't gonna Finesse2Tymes got them bars and he talented, y'all. I mean, all he did was sit in jail and beat the tables and shit all day. So he knows how to put some stuff together, I reckon. I like the little song myself, okay? Finesse dad effed Pluria's mind up the same way Finesse do Sugar. Oh wow. That's so messed up. So what he needs to do is not get emotional. He needs to get over there and help his mama. That's what he needs to do. Send his mama, since he asked, I feel like it's only right if you ask your mother to uproot from what she was used to come and be around you. I think it's only right that you send your mama back to Memphis. I really don't think he got it. They said themselves, Finesse them living in hotels and shit. Why is it that Finesse has not gotten him a house? Why didn't the princess show him how to buy him a damn house and a car? Because they was renting cars, and then they had the car so long, the rental place put a report on them. Now, I'm sure it costs a lot of money to rent the type of cars that Finesse is renting. Why Finesse ain't went and got him no damn car? So what he needs to do is get his mama, like I said, he needs to get Sugar to go on to Not on the Facebook market, y'all. I don't recommend the Facebook market. He ought to have some damn connections. Go on the newspaper, online newspaper. Look and check and see if one of these old white people is selling like a cutlass. Okay, one of them old cars like a Cutlass or a damn one of them old Buicks. They takes their cars and get them serviced. They last a long time. Like I said, all she needed something to get her to and fro to work. Send her back to Memphis, buy her a house off the land bank, fix it up, and let that lady be. Let her get back and forth to work. Okay? She get her job until she can get her a better car. But she might like the Cutlass better. Shit. Anyways. Julian is his name. He says, or get back on his medication. Yeah, right there. I mean, he basically tells why you keep trying to make that man back. That might be all because I really don't believe that Finesse got the money that he once had. So I think that's why, because his mama's rent $1,700. I mean, if he's a millionaire, why wouldn't he pay her rent? But she says anytime that she don't want Finesse because they wants to do OnlyFans over in her house. If you buy the lady a house, why do you feel like you're supposed to be able to handle the house any way you want to? You think you could just drop your baby out their house and screams all the time? You want Suge to be able to come over there because they living in hotels, okay? To do be able to do her OnlyFans. I mean, he's not a good he's not good with money, because what he's doing is he ain't got a damn thing. He throwing all of his money down the drain. He putting it into paying for hotels, living in hotels, okay, and then buying rental cars. To me, that don't make no damn sense to me. He can rap. Now I can say that about him. But he is a true Memphian when it comes to women and trying to pimp them. It ain't working out for him. It ain't working out for him because he's mentally ill. What he needs to be trying to do, instead of trying to pimp some women, he needs to be trying to get himself to a damn psychiatrist, okay, and stay on his meds. And that's another thing. Y'all know I've gotten into all of that type of stuff before as it relates to FINESSE2TYMES. But yeah, that's what's going on with him. Okay. So she need a gas server, not gas drink. A gas server, not a gas. So let me ask y'all something. Do y'all think that she is wrong? Because you hear people talking about what she needs to take care of herself. This is her son who came into some money. He act like he said, I remember him saying, I'm officially a millionaire. So he asked his mother to uproot and leave Memphis and then come and be with him. And then each and every time he's giving them their ass to kiss, his ass to kiss. So it makes me believe. I mean, it's obvious if she keeps trusting him that she does not have anything to really go back to. She said she'll never get to work in that Cutlass. Oh my God. Y'all hit the like button for me. Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. I think those Cutlass, the old ones, the real old ones, when you have to roll the windows down, those be the good ones. She ain't got to worry about no electrical problems or shit. She don't have to worry about no electrical problems or nothing. She can just roll the windows down. Oh my God. Y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. Okay. Where my phone at? No wonder it ain't been ringing. It's dead. That's why I was able to get rest today. Them phone's been dead. Lord, I'm gonna charge it on back up. I hate to turn them on. We ain't rolled the window. I know, but you know what? We didn't have electrical problems and stuff when we was rolling the windows down. They need to go and get a car where you roll the windows down. All she trying to do, the bottom line is it's gonna get her to a job and back. That's what she trying to do, to be able to put some money in her pocket. Y'all hit that like button for me, okay? Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. Hold on. He said we ain't rolled the windows down in 30 years. Hold on, you guys. Well, shout out to, I hope that Finesse 2 times get his life right. I think more than anything, Finesse is institutionalized, and Finesse needs help. Yeah, I want to talk about the rapper that was just killed in Atlanta. He's an up and coming rapper. And I'm looking at this. They're saying Rashida and Kirk Frost, their daughter is linked to his murder. Hold on. It says Kirk Frost's daughter. Y'all know Rashida from Love and Hip Hop. Rashida and Kirk linked to the unaliving of aspiring rapper. It says family members of aspiring rapper T Hood say that Kirk Frost's daughter, Kelsey Frost, played a role in his unaliving. According to Gwinnett County Police, the rapper's real name, Tevin Hood, was fatally shot at a home in unincorporated Snellville in the early morning hours of August the 8th. That was yesterday. Police were called to the home on Lee Road where they found Hood suffering from gunshot wounds. He was rushed to a local hospital where he was pronounced dead. Hood, 33, was known locally for his regional rap songs, Girls in the Party. His family and friends are mourning his loss in posts on social media. Tributes to the fallen rapper flooded social media alongside allegations that Kirk Frost's daughter, Kelsey Frost, 30, may be linked to Hood's unaliving. Kirk Frost, 56, is best known as a regular cast member on VH1 reality series Love and Hip Hop. Kelsey, an aspiring singer who worked in her stepmother's Rashida Frost boutique in Buckhead, is the eldest of Kirk's 6 children. Kelsey appeared in season 5 of Love and Hip Hop. The internet claims that Kelsey and her 2 brothers are connected to his unaliving. The woman named Jada Elaine, I guess that's Alaney. That's what that is. Alaney tagged Kelsey on Instagram and accused her of playing a role in his unaliving. The young lady said this, at Frost K, this all your fault, you lying ass B. Okay, according to Jada, Kelsey allegedly set up Hood after domestic tensions in Kirk and Rashida's home was leaked to the streets. Following a verbal dispute, Kelsey allegedly called her brothers, one of whom allegedly shot Hood. Now Hood's family is accusing the Frost of hiding the shooter. However, Gwinnett police are not investigating the allegations. Okay? Hold on.
One man. At approximately 7 o'clock p.m., officers assigned to the South Precinct were dispatched to a residence in the 3900 block of Lee Road in unincorporated Snellville. The caller reported that a dispute took place at the residence and someone was shot. When officers arrived at the incident location, they located the man who was shot and rendered aid. Gwinnett County Fire Rescue transported the man to a local area hospital where he ultimately passed away from the injuries sustained. One person was detained at the shooting location and is in the process of being interviewed by detectives. The case is being investigated as a homicide.
Okay. Hey, Steven. That's sad. I hate that. That happened. The sad thing is they say her brother did it and she turned in her brothers. He said, "Did y'all hear Manny, Aurora, and Ono boy? They really expect Quick to get off. Check it out if you haven't. Where is that at? Where is it at, Steven? What you talking about?" Oh, okay. Mm, hold on. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Oh, shout it. Well, I mean, he interviewed him. I mean, it sounds like to me that's a little. I'm talking about as far as his lawyers. That seemed like it's a little bit of desperation. But I mean, that's what defense lawyers are supposed to do. They're supposed to say that they believe their client is going to get off. But I wonder why his lawyer would be on there talking about that case. And the man is just now getting ready to go to trial. That's kind of weird within itself. For a lawyer to do that, that's kind of weird. She said, well, why he tell her brothers all of arrest all of them? Okay, he's talking about another case. And he talking about another case? It says, yeah, how does number making all these posts about I'm hurting, oh baby, come back to get me. I can't do this without you now. Her brother about to go down, like you do that to your brother. She never should have called her brothers to get involved because she was mad. Because you have a lot of women that do that, and they shouldn't do that. They get mad at the guy, and then they'll start calling everybody brother, mama, daddy. And brothers come on some rah stuff. Okay. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Okay. Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, they shouldn't do that. They shouldn't do that. Because then somebody ends up getting killed, either the boyfriend or the brother. Okay. And sometimes it don't go that way. They want the brother might get killed or father. That's why I observe and ask questions before my sisters. Yeah. Because when people are emotional, they come over here, Junebug that hit me in the eye. And they get their cousins and stuff all rah up, and here they come over there, and then they been cool with Junebug, and then they ask them, man, why you hit my sister? Or he come on, I'm a jaw that nigga as soon as I get there. And then either Junebug end up shooting the shit out of one of them, or vice versa. So that's why people, shouldn't do that. I'm telling you, it happens all of the time, and that's very, very, very unfortunate. I'm telling y'all, it's unfortunate. I tell you. I'll never forget my youngest sister. I was laying back there, and I was laying in my bed, and my youngest sister, who has, oh my gosh, she remind me, she's just like one of my kids, because I'm 10 years older than her. I never saw her date a lot of guys, but she had this one boyfriend. He seemed cool, but I guess he was crazy. And so I heard my sister has Graves' disease, so I could hear her voice trembling, and then I heard him hit the door. Boom! I mean, hit the door. Boom! I said, open the goddamn door. My kids were little kids. I said, ain't this some shit? So I opened the door. I said, what's wrong? What's going on? I didn't know he had been, he'd had mental issues and all of that. And just, oh Lord have mercy. Anyways, he wanted to scare my sister. So my sister called the police. What she do that for? Because at that time I was working at the police department, and them officers chuckled so bad when they saw me. They was just chuckling. I was so damn embarrassed. I said, "Girl, why you call the damn police? He ain't gonna do nothing to me." Well, his mama and them used to drop him off at the mental institution, and he always talk about he could kill somebody, get away with it. I said, ain't this some shit? So he started calling. I'll never forget. He started calling, but he didn't know I was crazy. That me and my sister different, because we moved out of the projects when she was 2 years old. Okay. And I started calling that Negro back. I was calling him and cussing him out so bad. He at first he was calling trying to intimidate her. I started getting the phone and cussing him out. He was hanging up. I started calling him back. He had to block me. The last thing he said was, "Leave me the fuck alone." Okay, you wanted to turn my sister into prey. Now I put you on the run and made you a damn victim. He blocked me. Okay, he blocked our phone number. That's the time we had house phones. Okay, he ended up blocking it. So when I don't even want to talk about it, child. So yeah, I mean, stuff like that do happen, but I had to step in for my sister. Okay, I did. I had to step in for her. Hey, Harold. I lost control. And I said that to say this because you can lose control. Like, I totally lost control. This motherfucker trying to intimidate my little baby sister. I mean, at the time she was like 18 or 19. I'm like, this is my baby. She trying to intimidate her. I had my kids and everything by this time. Oh yeah, I put him on the. I made the crazy person run. He realized he couldn't out crazy me. So you will end up losing control like that. Because I thought about that. I thought about that later. I was like, oh my God. Why did I keep calling that man back, cussing him out? I snapped on him. So stuff like that do happen. So you have to be very careful about hold on. Let me see. Okay. I saw a little bit of it, Steven. I saw a little bit of it. What's up, Lakewood? What's going on? That's where he needed to be at Lakewood, at the damn mental institution. Right at Lakewood. That's where he needed to be at. I'm telling you. It's a mental institution, Lakewood and Lakeside. He needs to be at one of them. Okay. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. So what's going on, Lakewood? This is my first time seeing it's my first time seeing you in here. What's up? How long have you been coming into the chat for? Yeah, that's what it is. Parkwood or Lakeside. You're right, Dub JJ. Parkwood or Lakeside. Oh, okay. TV. Y'all, my moderator's funny. Y'all keep hitting that like button for me. Make sure y'all hit that like button. So y'all, I guess next week. Okay, so tomorrow, Sunday marks a new week. So tomorrow marks next week. Everybody thinks the week start on Monday, but I just learned. Okay, they tells me as of recently that the new week starts on Sunday. I didn't know that. That's something new to me. Hell, I thought Sunday was the weekend. But so next week marks like the last week. Like, okay, so yeah, week after next, I guess. That's when Orange Mound Quick goes to trial. Thank you, darling. I didn't know that. Oh my God, Tim. You got the interview with Quet Lawyer. No, I've never interviewed Quet's lawyer. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me, okay? Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. Okay. Oh, I think another vlogger had interviewed him, but they was talking about another case. They didn't talk about Quet's case. Y'all run the likes up for me. Make sure you guys run the likes up. But I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to interviewing him after the situation. I'm not gonna interview him before the trial is getting ready to happen a week. The trial is getting ready to happen on the 18th. That's the week after next, right? It's about in what, 8 days or 5, 6, 7, 8. In about 8 days. Okay. It happens in about 8 days. And I wouldn't want to interview a lawyer that's getting ready to go into trial because it ain't nothing he gonna say. He's not getting ready to give any vital information. So maybe after the trial. I mean, I wouldn't mind interviewing Paul. I wouldn't mind interviewing Paul. But of course, Paul don't really give interviews like that. I mean, not with a case this fresh. I don't. They get ready to go into a battle. We guess. We guess they get ready to go into a war, and I don't think any of the attorneys are going to divulge too much information. Okay, they're not going to divulge too much information. So, hey, the only thing I could say is, hey, everybody be tuned in. I guess what I'm gonna have to do is get my daughter to stream it from my YouTube page. Cause I'll be at work, so I can get my daughter to stream it from my YouTube page. I hope that Switch B says, I hope they throw the book at Quet. He been getting away with too much. Switch B says all Quet gonna do is blame it on Juke. Me personally, I don't think that that's a good idea because that's the oldest trick in the book, to try and blame it on a dead person. That's the oldest trick in the book. So, I mean, I think it'll definitely get weird. I'm sure that's probably what's going to happen, but I don't think that that's a smart thing to do, to just try and lay it at the feet of a person that's no longer here. That's just too easy to do. That's what people been doing since the beginning of time. And so then, I mean, I would say, just me, that may open up a whole nother can of worms too, because how convenient is it to just listen to this philosophy, okay? And I'm just saying, hey, I'm not saying what he's doing is right or wrong, but I'm saying I think it opens up another can of worms. And this is just the way I look at it, like from how I look at it. So, how convenient is it to lay it at the feet of a man that was also gunned down? Okay. And so, not only that, a man that was gunned down, that was just brutally taken down at a funeral, and his murder is still unsolved, right? So then that opens up a whole nother can of worms. Okay. Yeah, that opens up a whole nother can of worms. How convenient Is it a dead man can't defend himself? How convenient is it to do that? And also, who really did this to him? I mean, that it just opens up so many cans of worms. And I'm not saying that he did it. I'm just saying the minds of the investigator is to dissect, and 8 federal agents is to dissect every aspect of this situation. Um, Switch B says, "I'm sure he gonna do that." You say, you saved me some breakfast. I had me some blue crab today, and blue crab don't have meat in it really. Um, I think I'm gonna have to eat me something though, because that's all I ate, and I just like to eat the butter sauce on it. She says you like pancakes. If so, I like to flip them. Yeah, I love blue crab. I love blue crab. I bought me some and fixed them up real good, and they was delicious. But hey, we'll see. We'll see. How everything um turns out. But I'm just, and I'm not saying, I'm just saying, like, that's how things are looked at. I think everybody wanted to just blame everything on Jook. Um, which I guess would seem really convenient. And his murder is still unsolved. Now we got to try to figure this out. So, hey, I think those are the types of things that happens. But you have to think about, in the real world, it happens every day. People mysteriously get gunned down, and then folks try to blame murders on them when they're dead, because they feel like it's easier to do that. So I don't know, y'all. Hey, I don't know. Like I said, it's gonna be interesting to see how everything turns out. Will they be able to convince the jury? Okay, will they be able to convince the jury? Okay, and and all of those things. Okay, and all of those things. So did he say much about the case, Stephen? Did he say much? Yeah, I don't. I'm not gonna. I'm not. I can't listen to it while I'm on live, though. I'm not going to pull up his video while I'm on live and play it on here. Althea says, "Well, it's not gonna be a 3-day trial like straight trial, right? Because you haven't heard the prosecutor say anything. You haven't. You haven't heard the prosecutor say anything. So Okay, I will. I'll do that. Hey, True Bleed. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Hold on, you all. Make sure y'all hit the like button for me. I don't be wanting to go off on people. Uh, okay. Hey. Anyway, y'all, I just got back on for a little while. Um, because I saw where Finesse Two Times mom. I was looking at where Finesse Two Times mother had. I saw the video actually, and I saw where he had responded. I think Finesse Two Times. What he needs to do is, I think Finesse needs to go and get himself some help. Um, Finesse is institutionalized. I don't think everybody can't handle fame. And I think Finesse is one of those ones that cannot handle fame. He can't handle it. And I think that it's just real unfortunate. It is. So I hope that he helps his mother. I pray that he helps his mom. Um, Send her back to Memphis. Help her to get on her feet. And I hear people saying he don't owe his mother nothing. Who wouldn't want to help their mother if they can? Help her get on her feet. She uprooted and left what she was familiar with to come and be with him because he asked her. At least help the lady, give her a boost so that she can get to and fro on a job and all of that good stuff, okay? Anyway, you guys, I've gotten sleepy, so I'm gonna get off of here. But I will get on tomorrow. Stop what, Mac? Mac Dre, you said, Tam, stop. Stop what? Stop what, Mac Dre? Y'all, let me hear what Mac Dre say. Mac Dre, stop what? What you talk about? Oh, okay. I thought you was okay. I thought you was talking about something else because anytime I get to talking about this young dog situation, people get real sensitive. So I thought that's what you was talking about. Hey, Al Prophet. What's the word, Al Prophet? Shout out to Al Prophet, you guys. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to Al Prophet. He can only do so much, and he's a member. Okay, team. I see. My moderator had her eye on you. I had to tell her put the guns down. She had her guns loaded. We have so many for a second because until we see where you was coming from, because my moderators got quick fingers. They blocks real quick. TV 21 had laid eyes on you. But he said that he can only do so much. But Mac Dre, he asked his mother to uproot. Oh, okay, long live dog. Well, he asked his mom. He asked his mom to leave Memphis, her home, and come and be with him. He act like he was gonna take care of her. Why would he ask his mother to leave where she was already at and leave and come to a whole nother state if he wasn't gonna take care of her? He didn't do that right. So what he could, the least thing he could do is buy her a car. Like I said, get her a car, okay? Off of one of these old white men. They take real good care of their cars. An old Cutlass, an old Buick, and it's gonna be in top tier shape because they take some and get some service and all of that. Ain't never missed the oil change in the 55 years that they've had it. Okay. And get her one of those. The air gets real cold in the car. Okay. I bet it gets real cold. Oh my God. He said that she was stealing from the shows. I don't know. What makes you say that, Mac Dre? What makes you say she was stealing from the shows? Lord have mercy. Anyways, y'all, we'll talk about that. Because I have not heard that. We'll talk about that another time. But I'm getting ready to give me some shutout. I'm tired. She stole the money out the bank. That's Mac Dre. I ain't never heard no mess like that. That's my first time hearing that. I ain't never heard she stole no money out the basket. I ain't never heard that. Anyways, y'all. Y'all make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, listen. She did. She stole the money out the basket. He says, both of y'all are right. He does need to talk to someone, but he can only do so much. Finesse looks overwhelmed, stressed, is a bigger killer. Finesse ain't handling his money right. Finesse had come into a whole lot of money. There's no reason for Finesse to be living out of hotels, living out of Airbnbs, renting cars. It costs a lot of money to rent them SUVs that Finesse have. So he probably paying $300-400 a day for an SUV, renting it from the car rental place rather than getting his licenses, spending money on a lawyer that's going to show him how to get that right, get his licenses so he could legitimately go buy him a damn car. Okay? He don't know how to handle money. He's not a good servant of money. Okay? So he probably ain't paying his mama's bills because it don't look like. When was the last time we heard FINESSE2TYMES was getting ready to do a show or being booked for a show? I know who's, so the money probably ain't coming in like it once was. Okay, so but we gotta follow him. Anyway, that's why he can't help her. He blowing his own money. He done blew it. It's gone. I think it's gone. Anyways, you guys, I enjoyed y'all tonight. I was just getting back on for a little while. Listen, y'all have a good night. Be safe. All of those good, wonderful things. I'm getting ready to lay in bed, go to sleep. I love you guys. I'll talk with you tomorrow.